guys, it's Holly. Welcome back to my channel. And today I'm back with another little quick tip that I would like to share. And so if you wear a mask in public right now, which most of us do, there is a recommendation that I have to help you make your mask a little bit more bearable. And some of you probably already do this, some of you know about it, and some of you may not, but I'm going to share it anyway. So what I do, which really helps me so much, is I put essential oils on the inside of my face mask. So I actually usually wear 2 masks when I'm out in public, and fortunately I don't go very many public places at all. If I am doing a massage appointment, of course I'm wearing a mask, or if I'm at the grocery store, or if I have to go in some public place for whatever reason, which fortunately for me is not very often. I do a whole bunch of shopping online. I try to avoid public places as much as possible. So whenever I am wearing a mask, or when I'm going to the tanning salon or whatever I'm doing, I tend to get anxiety from wearing my mask. Like a lot of other people, it's a little bit hard for me to breathe. It's uncomfortable. So I've been wearing a mask since the very beginning of the pandemic, even way before we ever had a mandate here in the state of Texas that you had to wear a mask. I was doing this way back, all the way back to March, which was like 5 months ago. So what I do is the inside of the mask that I'm wearing, and usually like the underside of the first mask I wear, so generally I do like a surgical mask, and then I also wear a cloth mask as well. And my cloth one, I have one that's infused with gold and silver particles to help kill out viruses and bacteria, and I have another one that has a carbon filter that I really like. So anyways, long story short, I take the inside of my mask, whichever mask I'm wearing closest to my face, and I just put 2 to 3 drops of essential oil. You don't want to use too much because it can make you actually feel sick. It can give you a headache, make you nauseated, and things of that nature. So you don't want to use too much. You can definitely overdo it. You don't want to do that. So just 2 or 3 drops. If you're really sensitive, just try 1 and go from there. If you're not very sensitive, you could probably even get away with like 4. But it depends, the type of oil that you want to use is going to depend on what kind of effect you're trying to get. I strongly recommend lavender if you're a person that has a lot of anxiety and tension. Lavender helps me the most while I'm out and about because it relaxes me so I can breathe a little bit easier. So secondly, I would recommend something like frankincense, and frankincense is another really good one that will help keep me calm, so that would definitely be my second choice. And there are a lot of others you can use as well. My least favorite to use in the mask is anything citrus, so like lemongrass, lemon, sweet orange, lime. All of those would be ones I would not recommend, just because I have found, in my personal opinion anyhow, I have found that the citrus ones tend to give me a headache more often than not, and tend to give me kind of like more, I guess, like uneasiness. I don't know, but that's just me. You can experiment and see what you like, but you got to be careful because certain oils, if they get up in your nose, I mean, that can really, really burn. So just be cautious, use common sense, be sparing with the oils, and experiment and see what you like. But I also would thirdly recommend, aside from lavender and frankincense, thirdly, I would recommend anything minty. So this would be your wintergreen, spearmint, peppermint. The peppermint, you do want to go very light on that though. These will make it a lot easier to breathe. So you can also combine these, like say lavender and spearmint, or peppermint would be a really good way to go. You can combine and do maybe some frankincense and some mint oil as well there. So just taking into consideration different options you can choose. So today I went to the store and the tanning salon, and I used nothing but lavender, but I used quite a bit of it, and it made it a lot easier for me. So these are my recommendations, and I hope that this can make things a little bit easier for you, and it doesn't take much, but something simple you can do to make your mask a little bit more bearable, especially if you're someone like me that suffers from some pretty intense anxiety, and mask wearing does not help with that. So, yeah, I hope this can help, and let me know what kind of oils you're using inside your mask.